They don't even have to be
We're
like
gonna
Microsoft
start with
exclusives,
the
but
event,
if
and I'm
there's a
gonna
huge,
switch over
sort of
afterwards for some games.
underdog, dark horse indie game that comes up
But this
that everyone's
week's
talking about, it's
sponsor is
free on Game Pass. That's huge.
HelloFresh. So for
That
those of you that don't
justifies
know
that
what
subscription
HelloFresh
cost.
is,
So
it's a website where you can
hopefully,
go and order
just I want
meals to
that
be
kind of.
shipped to you.
I want it to feel like a magazine
They
subscription.
come with all the
Like what's in the cover?
ingredients, it's all
Like the new thing
pre-portioned,
shows
so
up every
all you
month.
gotta
What
do
is it? And
is
you know,
pretty much
I
prep,
like,
heat
as
it
a
up,
former
and
magazine
eat.
guy, I like that
So
analogy, but
that's
I think
something you're interested in, go
streaming
check out their
service analogy is
website.
even more
And
apt
if you
because
get
it's like,
anything, if you sign up and get anything, make sure you use my
have your
promo
favorite shows
code. So thank you to
I'm
HelloFresh
waiting
for
for the next
supporting the
season of The
stream, and go
Witcher
check
on
them out,
Netflix.
guys.
But in the
But
meantime,
let's get
there's always like
into,
you're kind of like, oh,
well,
what show
the
am I going to watch
pre
next?
show
What
stuff.
new season is coming up? And
So I'm
they always
hoping
try
we're
to
gonna see something
have
for
like
Elder
something
Scrolls, the
starting
new
and
Elder
something else
Scrolls,
Exactly, and there's always
and
there's
I don't
stuff
know
that
what
maybe
else
doesn't have
really
the
to
biggest marketing
predict
push behind
from
it, especially
Bethesda.
if it's Netflix.
Probably
But
see
there
some
are those games
trailers
that do blow
for
up,
some of their
and
newer stuff.
and
Maybe
they,
hear some more about
those didn't get made
Overwatch.
by accident. Those got picked up for presumably because they're good or because there was
But I would
something
just like to
special
see
about them that
something
people would
about the new
hopefully latch onto. So hopefully more games like that.
Elder Scrolls.
Honestly, to sort of point us to
I
streaming
did see some
services,
from a new
I would
trailer
say
from
that,
Starfield that
don't
actually
do what
looked really
HBO
good,
Max
a lot
is
better
doing,
than the last
where
one we
there's
saw.
a bunch of heavily publicized cancellations and delistings, and basically here are the things that are
What
no
are they
longer
talking
on your
about?
streaming service. Oh, and by the way, it costs $1 more per month. If Microsoft can do like, hey, we've got bad news, this is going up $1 a month, but here's some stuff coming out of the next few months. That would be
Oh yeah,
seems like a pretty
maybe
good way to kind of
we'll see
soften the blow,
more about
spoon
Game
full of
Pass
sugar,
stuff
if you
coming
will.
up. I'm expecting to see a
Now
Wulong
let's see.
trailer and
E3's
Atomic
back
Hearts,
this year. I
maybe.
don't know
Oh,
if
E3's
Microsoft's gonna
back?
show up. I
Cool.
don't know why they would. They bought a theater that's down the street. They can do their own thing over there. However, I think there's been a really wonderful sort of format for the showcases and the directs that we've gotten over the past few years, which has been a really nice balance of that kind of, that big, the pageantry of the reveal of the new trailer of the big.
Yeah, I don't see a need for E3.
Kind of like wonderfully measured.
With everyone having their own stuff going on, their own directs or showcase.
Of being like, hey, the games we're showing today are all coming out before June 2023, which is that's a pretty big window, but it sets expectations. It gives you an idea of what you're in for, and it's a bunch of those games still haven't come out yet, and things do get delayed. That's a reality, but I think
Hogwarts.
just keeping people's
Starfield, Skull
hopes
and
and
Bones.
dreams kind of reined into a certain amount, and also there's it keeps you guessing about what's next, what's around the corner. So more of that. And
Ryan, do you expect Microsoft to be a big participant in E3 this year?
Yeah, Phil Spencer has always been very much a public ally of E3, saying I think it's important for us to be there, important for the industry. I mean, last year, Microsoft.
Yeah, we've gone so long without E3. I feel
conference,
we are
whereas
just
Sony
used
did
to it.
not. So yeah, I have no reason to think that Microsoft won't show up yes, you're right, Max. They've got the Microsoft Theater next door, and those last couple of years of E3, we would just walk outside the convention center and go see their games at the Microsoft Theater next door. I'm sure they'll probably still do that, but yeah, we'll get the big press conference, and whether they theme it as okay, here's the next 12 months again, or whether they keep it a little more open-ended or have some sort of different theme remains to be seen. But yeah, I fully expect Microsoft will be one of the loudest champions of the resurrected E3.
Mm-hmm.
So they meld their shit into
the
E3.
pomp of E3 is great and everything, but I also do kind of appreciate the more grounded approach, where instead of being like a car coming out on stage or Keanu Reeves, telling the audience they're breathtaking, it's more like, hey, we're sitting down with a developer, what's new in the game, and they show off the game for 10 minutes or something. And I think that having the virtual event really allowed for breathing room for that. And they they do the thing where like, hey, we've got a 2-hour showcase followed by a 3-hour deeper dive showcase or whatever, and it's it's properly informational, and it's again, sizzle is good, steak is also good. I don't know what's in between those two, but sort of keep it in that area, I think.
No idea what he's trying to say there.
I mentioned this. We've got all these sort of these studios that have been scooped up that are now first-party Microsoft IPs, properties, whatever you want to call them. I want to see more kind of brand synergy and cross-pollination of intellectual properties. Like we've had little bits of that here and there. Obviously we had the Pelican in Flight Simulator and the Warthog in Forza. I love that. I think that's wonderful. There's a Banjo-Kazooie figurehead for your ship in Sea of Thieves. Very cool. Now, more stuff like that from like Bethesda and Activision. Take like beloved, and it's the way you can kind of sort of.
I don't know how
flick the
that would
lights a little
work.
bit and be like, hey, yeah, this thing's on. We know you love this thing. Maybe we don't have a brand new game to show off, but here's a little tidbit. Like, I don't know, throw some Skyrim armor in Diablo 4. How about this?
I guess.
Announce Dragons
But
for Flight
that's-
Simulator as an April Fool's, and then make it real. Like, I think that is not the most out there thing you could do. It's completely stupid, and there's somebody there who's
And
mad
they
who owns like a full flight simulator.
have
rig.
nothing
Dragons
to
aren't
talk
real.
about.
Video games are sometimes not real. Also, that's
Before
just a
IGN,
fun
of
thing.
course.
So, I don't know, more stuff like you can have the Doom theme as a car horn in Forza. Whoever thought that was a good idea, they were correct. They should get promoted, and they should get put in charge of more silly stuff because, you know, again, like, video games are fun. Let them be fun. Like, take these colorful characters and have
As long
them
as
play
it makes
together and
sense
just,
and works in the
remind us
world.
that this is all one big sort of Xbox family, and yeah, you know.
The Microsoft Dragon Flight Simulator coming this April Fools. I'm into it. I like it.
I would play that.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
All right, there you have it. That is what Xbox
That
needs
was
to
a
do
weird
to have great
topic.
2023. We'll see if they take our advice. In the meantime, let's
Don't
check the
take that
results
last
of our
one, please.
poll from last week.
Please
We were
don't
talking
take
about
that last
PlayStation.
one.
We asked our audience, what is the single most important thing Sony needs to do this year? Perhaps unsurprisingly, the winner by a landslide is they need to announce
New
games,
games.
which was Max's number one suggestion. They've got
Really?
Horizon Call the Mountain coming up for the PS4.
That's VR.
The Burning
Yeah, no,
Shores
yeah.
expansion for Horizon Forbidden West coming out this spring, and we expect Spider-Man 2 in this fall.
I guess
That's
that's
really about
not
it
really a
for
new
games that
IP.
we know of
It's
that have any
something
sort
that's
of a
been
release
around.
window. So people are definitely
But
looking to,
Wolverine's coming
hear
out.
about what they can expect to play next. On
And
their
Forspoken.
PS5.
I still don't know if Forspoken is a
Seven reboot.
Yes.
PlayStation
Not first party,
exclusive,
sure.
but I have a feeling it is. But that didn't go
They
over
come in-
well.
We're up to, I think, right?
Sorry, 16.
Yes. Sorry, it is 16. It's June. Coming in last place was that the notion that
Successful
Sony decided a
PRV.
successful
PSVR 2 launch.
Our audience was not too worried about that. Max, does that tell us anything about PSVR 2's prospects of increasing the fairly low attach rate of the first PSVR?
We had a long conversation about this on Beyond this week. We actually weren't even planning to have that big of a talk, but it kind of spun out of control. And really, yeah, PSVR, like VR is kind of a hard sell on its own. It was kind of a hard sell when it was a new thing. It's not really a new thing anymore. It's sort of a known quantity, and I think the people who know what the quantity is, maybe it's not enough for them to throw $500 to $50 at it for their PlayStation, and just their PlayStation, not a thing you can plug into your PC and do other stuff in your spare time. So I don't know. That's almost a month away. You know, that comes out on the 22nd. Feels kind of radio silent for that. It's a little bit eerie.
Gosh,
I
you're
don't know.
right. I didn't realize it was that close already. My
Yeah.
goodness.
And
I've
we've
got
got
a
this-
pre-order, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a month away already?
Yeah, and I mean, there's this big stack of launch titles announced, but there's not really like any roadmap after that. So obviously, that seems like it's targeting a very niche audience, but it's not really going too far to get more people involved. I mean, even the small percentage of people who are paying attention, I feel like they don't have a lot to chew on. So I don't know.
Still waiting on that Half-Life Alyx port.
Put it on.
Let's go.
Damn.
We'll be
Never
watching
gonna
the launch
happen.
of PSVR 2 with great interest. Here's a poll for you to vote on for next week. What does Xbox need to do to have a great 2023? Does it need to stick the landing with Starfield? Does it need to make sure it has something big this fall to go up against Spider-Man 2? Does it need to announce a new big IP, something brand new?
That would be nice.
We'll share the results with you next week.
It's gotta be a
And that will do it for
successful
this edition
one.
of Next Gen Console Watch. Thank you to both Max and
What
Brian.
does
Thank you
Xbox
Joe
need
for
to
everyone
do
working behind the
in
scenes to make this episode
2023?
possible. My name is Damon. We'll be back next week.
I
Same
would
time,
say
same place, 6
more
a.m. Pacific,
triple
9
A
a.m.
games on
Pacific,
Game
and
Pass.
Xbox Series X news. We'll see you then.
Less indie and more games that the people actually want. And more frequently. That would be my opinion. Oh, really? God damn it. Why do you say 3 o'clock? That make me wait till 3:03. Crap. If I would have known that, I probably would have waited a little bit longer. Oh my god, people. Don't need artwork for the channel. Stop hitting me up about that. It's so annoying. All I get on Twitter is graphic artists wanting show me their work, even though you can clearly tell I have work on my stuff. Go check the channel first, guys. Go check someone's channel first, or even just look, because it's my profile picture on Twitter is the same one as it is on Twitch. So that should tell you I don't need a graphics artist. Minute and a half. Oh, come on. Let's go. I want to see your stuff, Xbox and Bethesda. $90 more seconds. Oh, I forgot they also have ZeniMax and Mojang. And Arcane Austin. I wonder if we'll see more of, what's it called, Redfall? Some interest in that game. I haven't seen anything for it in a while, but be interested in another trailer. Alright, one more minute. Kind of reminds me of a retro vibe. Got the dial-up sound in the back. $20 more seconds. Weird they have the pre-show and then this. I don't get to watch a lot of events and showcases from the start, so feels good to actually live stream this. 3, 2, 1. Sure you're all of a mature age. Good to see new Minecraft. I'm not really a Minecraft fan. Yeah, I was right. Redfall. Yeah, let's get it started. Come on. 5 big games. Nice. Oh, are we starting with Mojang? God damn it. Fine, let's get it out of the way.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive
like an
producer of
8-year-old's
Minecraft
room.
Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game.
Oh
Minecraft
no.
Legends is a new action
Oh
strategy
no,
game
are we gonna
set
see
in a
competitive
lush, dynamic
Minecraft?
world. It introduces epic storytelling.
This
and you can form
Minecraft
alliances with new
gonna be the
and
next
familiar
esport.
Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
I was
In
expecting
order
more
to
of a
create the
battle
best
royale,
possible
but
experience, we've partnered with Blackbird
sounds more like a
Interactive to develop
Dota.
the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important.
Is it enough to get
really
me into
tell
it?
the teams
No,
that gel together
not at
because
all.
they naturally form roles at
If
the
you're a
beginning of the game.
Minecraft
As soon as
fan,
we
I can
start,
see how this
you're
could
off
be
collecting,
exciting and
I start
cool,
building. We have our favorite
I'm not a
roles, but we
Minecraft
change them
person.
up.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
Do know a few people that might be excited
different
for this.
every time you play.
I have to let one of my
Depending
boy
on
know
how
because I
the
know
map
his
is
kids are into
generated,
Minecraft.
Where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
In Minecraft Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat, and this includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side. They're trying to kill both of you at the same time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
I don't know. Sounds like something that's
In
been done
PvP,
before, and
there's
they're just
something for
putting it in
For players who like
Minecraft
action, they
and
can go attack the piglins or lay siege to
trying
the
to
enemy base.
oversell it as
For
something
players who enjoy
completely new
exploration,
and
they
different.
can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy
Hey,
base is.
they also use Astros.
First thing I build is what we
Respect.
call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
Since the goal of PvP
that
is to
seems
destroy
like the best
opposing
thing to
team's
do,
base,
honestly.
defending your own base is really important. You have
Either
to start
that
with
or
a lot of
immediately
walls,
rush
a lot of
over and
towers,
attack
and
your
some
enemy's
gates.
base before they can
After
start
that, you
building
can
and
just add whatever you
upgrading.
want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers.
Then again,
of
these
walls,
are my
so
style
my
of
opponents have to find their way
multiplayer
through my
games.
base,
Either I don't
almost like a
play
maze.
Dotas or anything like this.
And then once those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
I mean, the chaos in it looks
The
kind of
real
cool
fun
in a
of
Minecraft
PvP
game,
is
but
creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you
still
think you're
feels
gonna
like this
crush
is
the
way
enemy,
behind where
and
they
then all
should
of a
be.
sudden the
Like this
hosts
should have
tell
been
you,
done a while ago.
team just built a redstone launcher.
And you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you're like, I have no idea what they're doing. And then you certainly find out very quickly.
Resources, or do another? A while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
I'm sure that's not true after a while. Everyone says that about their game, though. It's just PR talk. At least the multiplayer aspect. Every time you play it, it's going to be different, and then most of them a few hours in, you realize it doesn't get much different from that. I don't know, we'll see how it does. Not too far away. I also feel like most of the Minecraft community is just about building or the story or playing with friends and not PvP stuff. Like, I'm a big PvP guy, and that's why I don't play Minecraft, because there's not a lot of PvP. I'm not into building and the whole style and look of it. this a new Forza, or has this already been announced? I just don't remember it because I don't pay that much attention to Forza.
The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real.
So is it a new one? Because I'm all for a new one.
Is Forza
Especially since it's always free on Game Pass. Usually it looks really goddamn good. I mean, Forza never disappoints.
At launch, Forza Motorsport
I'm not even a big car guy, driving guy, but I love Forza.
And customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars we've ever featured on our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7
really good.
Combined. This makes our driving experience more fun and rewarding in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
That looks so weird.
Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer
Now it's just
to
supposed
capture
to be
multiple
the
data points
like
of light
rough
behavior on
outline of the
surface.
car, so
This
they can look
yields
at the
a paint
reflections
model
and
that
shit.
has a
But
much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss.
should make it a real car.
Damage and dirt buildup
and you could
is
drive.
unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint
Just that
thickness,
big
chipping, and
blue blob.
directionality.
I want to
Dirt
drive that.
accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low
God
pressure areas
damn.
like recesses and alcoves. These
Ah.
innovations tell the story
This
of the
isn't
work
even in
you put into
4K,
a race
guys.
and reflects the marks and battle scars
Look
of motorsport.
better.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport.
Oh, I can't wait. I don't even
And
know
the
which
first
one this.
to be
Oh
mixed
yeah, it's
natively for
Motorsport.
immersive audio formats
So
like Windows,
Motorsport's the
Sonic,
more
and Dolby Atmos.
how do I
create an
put
immersive
this?
soundscape, each audio
Simulation.
system has
It's not as
been rebuilt from the
arcadey as
ground up
Horizon.
to deliver a
Horizon.
new level of sonic depth and authenticity for
It's
our
supposed to be like as
Modifying
real to
car
life
parts
as you can
like your
get,
exhaust and
and
turbo
the
change
last
car
one I
sounds in
played,
Forza
oof,
Motorsport, just
loved
like
it.
it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting
These
to
guys
the
go
surroundings
so
and
fucking
creating a
hard on these
realistic and
games. It's
detailed soundscape.
ridiculous.
New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
Forza Motorsport launches with 20 environments, built from the ground up for this generation. You'll get to race on iconic fan favorites, as well as 5 all-new to motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami. We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles, we're able to use this data to draw up to 10 times more detail than previous
10
generations.
times?
You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth
10
vegetation,
times more?
animated track
Watch
life,
it.
physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects,
I
and a
got
fully
Fallout.
procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and
Didn't
feel
they use
alive
that in
with cutting-edge
previous
visuals and
years?
crowds, consisting of
I
tens
might
of
be there
thousands
for
of
this
fully
game.
animated
I remember
3D
seeing that
spectators,
recently.
so you're always immersed
For
in the pure
Forza.
spectacle of racing. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same.
See, there it is again.
I
It's
love
a little
the
bit
detail
different,
our
but
talented team of artists
same
have
thing
built
that one
into
guy
Kyalami.
said.
Fast forward to night, and the vista
But I
is
trust
truly
Forza.
breathtaking.
Forza's
You
never
can see the
disappointed or
distant
let
light
us
glows
down.
Of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces. We're rendering all our environments in 4K at 60 FPS with real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces. With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
Forza Motorsport is back, and it's our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars than ever before. You can experience all of this in our incredible new online racing mode,
every type
and in
of
our
racing in
all-new
it. So
car building focused
anything you're into,
career.
if you're a racing fan,
we cannot wait for you to get your hands on this incredible game.
When? So I can't wait either. Also, the Game Pass Day 1? Maybe? Oh, this one's just being called Motorsport. No number behind it. 2023. Nothing about Game Pass Day 1, though. I mean, Xbox owning it, you'd assume so, but we'll see. About what I'm expect from the studio. God, why can't Tango? Is it Tango?
Well, it's pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Oh. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
This looks like, god damn it, what was it called? The fucking Xbox One launch title shit. Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive.
Is this the guy?
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Oh shit, hang on. I don't know if that's copyright music or not. I gotta be aware of that. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's a brawler, I guess. Kind of looks like it's the makers of the Evil Within. Did I say from the Evil Within 2? Is anyone watching that saw that? Did that say the Evil Within 2? Not bad. I don't know. It looks like it's meant for
I'm
kids.
Shinji Mikami, studio head at Tang Gameworks. Thank you for all your support
Christ,
over the years.
Really?
And I'm John Johannes, director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Really? This is what you're doing? That doesn't even. That doesn't get me excited at all. So I love Shinji Mikami, but
だけどこういうゲームがね生まれて本当に良
no
かった。
man, what happened?
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Let's have some fun.
Not a pleasant surprise.
まあ僕はね本当に
Not a pleasant
新しいものがで
surprise,
きて
man.
未だにワクワクしてるよ。
でもチームもみんな
Are you
そう
making
思っ
this
て
for
ますよ。
like your kids or your grandkids or some shit, man? I don't
So we've
get
been
it.
waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
I don't care. Art style's fine, but nothing else about it. It looks
Hi-Fi
like
Rush is a
kid's
rhythm
game.
action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action
God.
game. Here, your
Doing
moves
this
and attacks
again.
help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer
You
to the
couldn't have
music.
done that with a horror game, though.
The more you flow with the beat,
or
the
anything
better you
else.
can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush. You play as Chai, A wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game's soundtrack. As you can see, the beat moves the world around you and is the key to combat.
You looking for me?
Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this.
So it's like a beat,
Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds a unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
Children.
And the crowd goes wild.
Chai! Chai! Chai!
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
How about we see it all in action?
I mean, we have. It's still just not selling.
Bring it on.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
Could have done a brawler
Your progress
and
isn't
added
blocked
that
by
in
missing
there.
the
That would have been a
beat,
good
but you get
idea.
rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm. When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy attacks, cutscenes, dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game. To help out is 808, your robot cat companion who literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm. But we also have visual guides to help you even more. We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're Rhythm Pro or not.
I look so cool doing this.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies who expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
So it's just a beat brawler. I don't like Chai.
That's not bad.
I don't like our style.
The extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences. Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists. Hi-Fi Rush is like nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either.
I mean, they're not wrong when they
It's
say
a
that.
high-energy, feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying
I just don't
to
know if
play.
that's a good thing. I'd rather have the Evil Within 3. You guys did this, but you didn't do the Evil Within 3. We better get the Evil Within 3 soon. God damn it. I hate Chai.
もしね、ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら、
I don't know if that's a good
俺
thing,
もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それは当たり前でしょうね。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだから ジョンからどうぞ。
It's a joke? This is all a joke?
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight. Not a demo, the full game. Seriously. It launches on Xbox and PC a few hours after the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
Wait, what?
We hope you enjoy playing it.
Yeah, it was good. Super psyched. When? Well.
You looking for me?
Get him! Wow, I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Show the game off and then been like, hey, it's gonna be available in a few hours and it will be free for anyone that has Game Pass.
How about...
Thingy, you are fucking ballsy, man.
This is
That's a
entertaining.
power move right
You're
there.
going out.
That is
Going
a
to
fucking
trash.
power move.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vandalay Campus.
Yes!
Today. Well, if he said a few hours, so we'll give it a few hours and we'll check Game Pass. Wow. You just came out here and said, you know what? We're not only going to show them a game, we're going to give them a game, too. Way to go, Tango. So, I'm going to have to actually check that out since I just talked a bunch of shit about it. Since it's releasing today, not like soon. Later this
Welcome
year,
to
like,
Hunt
like,
Valley,
oh, yeah, I
Maryland,
forgot all
and the
about it.
headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for The Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game ever.
This was not the Elder Scrolls
If you watch the teaser
announcement
closely,
on it,
you
by the
saw
way.
that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called the Arcanist. It's only our third new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in
really
Eastern
got into
Morrowind,
ESO.
not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC. For those of you new to
I'll get a lot
ESO,
of fans
we release
excited.
a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO.
You know what I do?
And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons. Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited
I've
a city
tried
in Morrowind
ESO,
that was
but I
built
could never figure
inside
out
the
where to go
shell
to
of
do
a giant crab?
quests. Obviously,
For the
the
Oblivion
hardest
fans
time
out there,
navigating.
how about another chance
wow.
at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
Nice.
Just like any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can have a blast simply by following the main quest line. Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a craftsman. Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home.
Yeah, you can literally
Customize
do
your character.
everything in that game.
Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open-world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet.
Ever. So.
We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends.
You can find
Explore
where to go.
nearly every corner of
I can never
Tamriel
find where
with
the hell
no
I'm
level
supposed to go.
restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world. ESO is available on PC and Mac, in addition to previous and current-gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player. So everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much more.
Can't see
At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necron. Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about checking that out now, since they have everything for it. Let me know in chat or somewhere, YouTube, Discord, if you'd like to see that.
Something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens.
I want to see more gameplay.
It's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
When's it coming out? I think it's supposed to be next month.
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
Some of the faces look kind of weird.
At Arcane, we make
me?
games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest, to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks. But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bert.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey. They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
I don't know, it also just seems like another Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood, except with vampires. Also looks like it also looks more like Left 4 Dead than Back 4 Blood, so I do like that. So is the actual game gonna be like this? Like, I'm assuming there'll be a HUD, but it just seems like there's nothing really going on except for exploring a house. Figured it'd be more like, you know, more intense. Not stop being attacked. Fantasy type guns up in here. I don't remember seeing any of that in the last trailer.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
By chance, the same studio that did.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways. Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
No, Turtle Rock. Alright. This looks so much like all those games. It looks just like Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead. This looks like it just took a lot from those games and then put vampires in it. So I don't know. I was not a big fan of Back 4 Blood. Not at all. Still willing to give it a chance, but I'm just not as excited as I was before.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on. Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of reality as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemies below. Dev follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
My character. Teleport. I'm gonna talk to some friends, see if they'd be into playing this, but can't blame them if they don't want to.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stir it. Alive.
I woke them up. Just one bite.
Typically that'd be zombies. Now they're just vampires. Oh, are they like, yeah, they're steak.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
So you've even got the whole loot. Looks like the loot from Back 4 Blood.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
I got you.
So are those skins free, or do you gotta pay for those?
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with Bullet Hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
Y'all know Left 4 Dead didn't have any upgrade systems.
There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
Looks good though.
Nice. Let's get some light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions, from shotguns to sniper rifles.
Oh no, I think you just find them on the gun.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
At least it's all in game. No microtransactions.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove head first into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer. Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Thank you again for joining us.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
About 4 months, 3.5 months. Close to the 3 months. Yep, Game Pass. We'll check it out. I'll talk to some people, see if they want to get party up together, play together. But expectations are waning for that. Is that it?
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hello. It's so much fun to be working with Moyan Studios on Minecraft Legends.
That would be 5 games.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever.
Yeah, that was alright.
Let's see, it is almost 4 o'clock. It's like around 6 o'clock to see if Hi-Fi Rush is out. Game Pass, can't imagine it's going to be a large download. Like I said, if you guys want me to check out all this goes online, let me know, but might check it out off stream if I have time. I have all the DLC stuff you can now check out. Yep. I'm gonna do like a deeper dive.
What's happening, friends? Welcome to this live edition of Podcast Unlocked, episode 500.
Nope. I really don't want to. Hey, these guys. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of cool. Kind of everything we expected. Not really much to say about that, but it is what it is. But if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I do these live on Twitch, so go click the link down below and follow down below. Hit the subscription, hit the bell so you're notified.